What's up, guys? Spider-Man here. Got a little search and destroy coming at you from Call of Duty Ghosts. This is on Warhawk. Yeah, I skipped the first round. The first round was terrible, okay? So I skipped it. This is round number 2. I'm doing my little A-Rush. I want to talk to you a little bit about, you know, some news, some earnings results that have come out for Activision and Electronic Arts. We won't talk about Nintendo. Nintendo's results were horrible. They're not selling Wii U's. Of course they're not. We already knew that. But EA and Activision, they're not releasing numbers for Call of Duty Ghosts or Titanfall. And that's kind of curious. You know, in past years, particularly for games like Battlefield and especially Call of Duty, I mean, those companies would come out and have big, you know, hurrah, we sold X number of copies, and, you know, this is the number of people playing it on a regular basis on Xbox Live and on PSN. But we're not seeing that. We're not seeing that. And I think it's because of the disappointing results. Now, you know, was Titanfall unsuccessful? I don't think so. But I don't think it was this huge behemoth game that was going to take down Call of Duty either, right? And it's not. I mean, you know, notwithstanding the fact they only released it on Xbox and PC, it still didn't probably get the numbers that they were expecting. I know Respawn and sort of EA just announced that they were looking at bringing more Titanfall experiences to us, whatever that means. Means, you know, probably more games, maybe on mobile. I know Respawn, I think they just, Vincent Pella had invested some money or helped launch a new mobile company. So, you know, I think they're going to be adding other Titanfall universe experiences for us somewhere down the line, and I'm assuming that's also going to be included on PlayStation, because I think that they only made this deal, or let's just hope, or they hope at least, Respawn hopes at least, the deal was only made for Titanfall. Any future releases of anything in the Titanfall universe hopefully will be released on all consoles. Well, maybe not the Wii U, but you know what I mean. When I say all consoles, I mean Xbox and PlayStation. So yeah, you've got Titanfall and then Call of Duty Ghosts. And if you recall, before Call of Duty Ghosts launched, and this was after GTA 5, GTA 5 just blew, you know, the revenue out of the water. They were like $2 billion in sold through revenue, I believe it was, or $1 billion. $1 billion in sold through revenue. That means people that actually purchased the game within, like, what, 2 days or something ridiculous like that. And, you know, Activision was coming out and saying, oh yeah, well, we're gonna take back the reins, and, you know, we're gonna blow that out of the water. And they came out and I think just after release they said they sold, I think, I don't know how much it was, like close to $1 billion or something worth of games, but that's shipped. That's shipped. There's a very big difference between product shipped and product actually purchased by an end user. So, and ever since then, they have said nothing about the sales of Call of Duty Ghosts. So obviously, both Ghosts and Titanfall have fallen well below expectations, and obviously now we're on to the huge marketing bandwagon for Advanced Warfare. And of course, Advanced Warfare better look a lot better than Call of Duty Ghosts and any previously Call of Duty, because it's being developed specifically for next-gen consoles, PS4, Xbox One, and PC, and I believe there is a separate company that is going to port that game, Advanced Warfare, to both PS3 and Xbox 360. I mean, the other disappointing news is that I know there were rumors floating around, and obviously, you know, rumors are rumors, obviously, until they're confirmed. But rumors about the licensing or the deal that Activision has with Microsoft transferring over to Sony because of the success of the PS4. We've got, I think, about 7.4 million PS4 sold since launch globally, and compared to the Xbox One at 4.4 million. So, you know, Sony's outselling the Xbox One with the PS4 by nearly 2 to 1. I mean, it's probably about, what, I don't know, 1.9 to 1 or something like that, 1.8 to 1. But yeah, clearly outselling. So that, yeah, there was rumor about Microsoft going to Sony instead. Or sorry, not Microsoft, but Activision going to Sony instead of Microsoft, right? But that's not the case. So it looked like, even with the first trailer, it was Xbox branded. So definitely they're going with the Xbox for the advanced DLC. Kind of sucks for us PlayStation users, but I mean, we get the DLC on Xbox as well. The other thing is, okay, so obviously we know there's going to be multiplayer. The multiplayer is going to be more fast-paced. It's going to be more along the lines of, if you take Titanfall and you remove the Titans, right? It's going to probably be somewhat similar to that, and the maps are going to be designed not for both pilots and Titans like Titanfall is designed for, right? I mean, and watch this. Do I get a triple here? No, it was another game that I got triple. I get this guy anyway with the Trinity rocket. Yeah, I got another gameplay where I actually get a triple in search with it. But anyways, so yeah, it's going to be more like Titanfall, but without the Titans. Here, I know there's a guy left, but I have my dog. I'm going for the defuse. I'm going for the defuse straight away. I'm hoping my dog's going to help me out, and he ended up doing it. So I got the defuse, and I got us to the tie. So it's a very, very close. It's going to be a very, very close game. Watch, you watch. So, you know, Advanced Warfare, yes, it's being developed for next gen. Yes, the graphics fidelity are going to be better than you've ever seen on a Call of Duty game, simply because it's the next generation, right? I mean, it's you know, we're going to see a remastered Last of Us, which will probably end up looking better than what Call of Duty Advanced Warfare may look. I mean, the Last of Us on PS3 probably looks along the same lines, or even, you know, maybe very, very close to what Advanced Warfare is going to look like, right? So, you know, the fact that, oh yeah, it's going to be the best graphical fidelity, quality game of CoD ever, well, because yes, it's being generated or developed specifically for the next gen consoles. The one thing that is piquing my interest right now, and I hope we find this out at E3, but it's been confirmed, or at least announced, I believe, that there will be a co-op mode. And of course there's going to be. Every game of Call of Duty that comes out has this co-op mode now, and it's almost required. It's required, it's expected. You know, you have zombies, you have extinction. Well, what is Advanced Warfare going to bring to the table? And it's got to be different. You know what? Sledgehammer has to make their mark. It's not going to be some sort of at least in my opinion, I don't think it's going to be some sort of variation of zombies or variation of extinction. They have to make something that is their own, right? They have to make a name for themselves. Sledgehammer, this is their first shot or first kick at the bucket, and they want to make their mark. I can guarantee you this. Of course, Schofield and the guys over there are going to really step forward with this and try and, you know, differentiate themselves from Treyarch and from Infinity Ward. So it's not going to be a quasi, in my opinion, a quasi-zombie mode or a quasi-extinction mode. It's going to be something entirely different. It's not going to be Spec Ops. I don't know what it's going to be, but hopefully we find out at E3. It should be interesting. And that's probably the one thing that interests me more, is playing in a cooperative manner, you know, similar to zombies and or extinction, or something entirely different along those lines, right? That's it, guys. Not too bad a game, but we'll catch you next time. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Let us know in the video comments, right? Advanced Warfare. Why these guys are not speaking about their earnings on these games? Obviously, it's obvious reason, but maybe there's something else. I don't know. What do you guys think? Leave a comment. Spider out.